DriveWorksXpress is a free entry-level design automation tool installed with every license of SolidWorks. If your designs are the same but different, you can use DriveWorksXpress to automatically create unique, customized designs time and time again. There are 3 easy steps to get up and running with DriveWorksXpress. Step 1. Capture the features and dimensions that need to be automated. Step 2. Create an input form to gather any required information. And Step 3. Add some design automation rules. Let's take a look at Step 1 in more detail. Start by opening the assembly that you would like to automate. Then, from the Evaluate tab on the Command Manager, select DriveWorksXpress Wizard. If this is a brand new design, you must first create a new database, then select the Next button twice to add the current model. The next step is to determine which components need to be automated. The motor has a number of configurations that can be used, so this needs to be captured. The pump and the guard, however, only need to be suppressed, so these do not need to be captured. The structural steel items will change size depending on the user input, so these will need to be captured. To keep things simple, you can use folders to organise groups of components that need to be suppressed together, like the outer frame and the bolts attaching it to the skid. This will make setting up your design automation much easier. Also, when the frame and the guard are removed, the mounting features on the skid must also be removed, so you should modify the model to keep these features separate from the rest of the design. Once you have identified which components need to be automated, you can then capture the features and dimensions you would like to drive. In the top level assembly, capture the components you would like to suppress and unsuppress by selecting them individually from the Feature Manager. DriveWorksXpress then gives you the option to add a descriptive name, but will default to the name of the component or folder you selected. You will use this name later in your design rules, so it's important that you keep your name simple and easy to recognise. You can also add custom properties so that all your drawing borders and notes can be automatically updated to show information like customer, description and order number. If your model does not already have custom properties set up, you can add new ones here too. And finally, add the assembly drawing so that it also gets updated every time the design automation is run. To drive features and dimensions in a part, double-click the part name from the Captured Models window to open it. Then follow the same procedure as before. To add a dimension, first double-click the sketch or feature to show its dimensions, then select it on the screen. Each dimension and feature name needs to be unique, so if you have multiple features and parts that have identical dimension names, it's a good idea to add a new name that is specific to that model. You can then add any features that need to be suppressed, either by selecting an individual feature, or a folder containing multiple features if they need to be suppressed together. Using folders is an easy way to simplify and reduce the number of design rules that need to be added later. Finally, add the same custom properties as before to ensure the drawing is updated correctly, and select the drawing associated with the part. DriveWorksXpress doesn't create new configurations, but you can drive existing ones. Simply open the part as before from the Captured Models window, go to the Configurations tab and select Yes to drive a configuration using a design rule. You should also note down the names of the configurations you wish to use so that they can be included in a drop-down list on the form you are about to create next. Step 1 is now complete. Please watch the next video in this series to learn how to build an input form. Remember, this setup only needs to be done once. Then you can use DriveWorksXpress to automatically create unique, customized designs time and time again.